I'm Niecy Nash, and this is Moms on the Move. I came together with a couple of moms who are my friends and that I love dearly. Lisa Leslie and the one and only Sherri Shepherd. Now, when we first sat down, we talked about time management and healthy eating for our children. Now we're going to talk about a subject that is very heavy on my heart. Wait for it. Dun, 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 dun. Homework. Ladies, this homework that these children have, how do you help them with it? How do you manage it all? And still feel like you're the smart one in the crowd.
This is the hardest thing for me because, first of all, kids today get more homework than we ever used to get. And there's this thing, this new math that they're doing. And the problem that I have as a parent, I don't mind helping my son with his homework, but I'm not a teacher. So I know how you get there. I have a very hard time articulating it. And he feels like I'm supposed to be super mom, super teacher, so I'm trying to articulate it. He don't get it. I'm frustrated. He wants to fire me, but I already quit. So it's just like,
right.
And you have to, on my son's homework, you have to write if you assisted them or if they did it themselves. I'm always going, I don't get this. You have to explain to me how you're teaching him because I don't, and I'm so like, and it's so frustrating for me.
Right.
But and I have to do it every day.
And you only have one. Lisa, you have two.
You got two?
Yeah, it's difficult. I remember when my daughter was in kindergarten and I put out like a little post like, I didn't realize when your kid have homework, you have homework. So every time she needs to sit down, I'm sitting down when I'm like half cooking, helping her. And it was difficult at first. What I started to do, honestly, was every time she get homework, I would start to look up some things, research things, figure out. I said, Lauren, explain to me how you got this answer. And I began to learn from her. That was the only way I felt that I could help her because I wanted to use the same buzzwords that her teacher used. For example, we say carry the one. They say regrouping. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what that meant initially, right. So I'm like, regrouping? What is that? You're just gonna carry the one.
When it just didn't work out, so you got a new one.
Right?
That's
no,
what I thought regrouping. That's what I told my lawyer.
But
I'm regrouping.
Right?
Regrouping.
I love it. That's regrouping.
Listen, I want to tell you, life was so much easier when all you had to worry about was dried macaroni on a piece of cardboard.
It was.
You just helped them glue down the beans, the dried beans. They spelled out, they traced their hand.
And remember the multiplication table? That's all you needed to know.
Right, you just cut that out and stick it on your folder.
And that was it. But let me tell you what has helped me, because I have 3 children and one's still in high school. And the best thing I did for my daughter was to get a divorce and marry an electrical engineer. We got a mathematician right in the back room.
Give me a high five on that one.
Go in there and ask your stepfather how to help you get the thing together.
I don't know if you know, there's a shortage of electrical engineers.
Right.
But there's a lot of out of work, unemployed ones. But engineers haven't found that yet. But you know what I've found though also is there's a lot of apps. And a lot of things on the computer that I can use that will assist me. I've also been really, really creative and have done bartering services. I've gotten kids from high school.
Oh, nice.
I've gone to the high school and looked at the little things they posted. And I've posted little things going, if you love children, you know, and if you're really great with math, I got a gig for you. And I've done it that way with
Sherri, I've done that too. And let me tell you something. I like that better because I've also taken my children to some of the bigger learning centers.
Yeah.
And it's like paying college tuition.
Yeah, those are
and
expensive.
I'm like, they're 12 and 13. How much is this place, you know? So I do like the idea of finding a tutor. I like that a lot, and somebody who's really kid friendly. I don't know if you guys have any ideas you would like to share, but we would love to hear from you on how you manage mommyhood and homework. I'm Niecy Nash, and we will see you next time. Where? Right here on Moms on the Move.
So you don't do carrying, you do regrouping.
Regrouping. But like Niecy, my husband, engineer major also.
You found an engineer too?
What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, we gotta get you an engineer.
I swear.